Okay, I've got 10 bananas, but I want to buy a hammock, 4 bananas, a mango smoothie, 3 bananas, a Netflix subscription, 2 bananas, and a deluxe coconut candle, 3 bananas. That's 12 bananas of spending, but I only have 10. Ladies and gentlemonkeys, that's a budget deficit. A budget deficit happens when you spend more than you earn. And guess what? Governments do this all the time, every year. The jungle government says, here's what we expect to earn in banana taxes, and then says, here's what we plan to spend on roads, schools, vines, monkey healthcare, and emergency banana supplies. But often, spending greater than taxes. Boom, budget deficit. But wait, what happens when there's a deficit? Do they just cry and give up? Nah, they borrow the missing bananas. Hey government, I'll lend you 3 bananas today. If you give me back 3.5 bananas next year, that extra 0.5 is called interest. Governments borrow by issuing IOUs called bonds. People, banks and other countries buy these bonds, expecting to be paid back later with extra bananas. So now the deficit becomes debt. Each year the jungle government runs a deficit, the banana debt grows. And every year they pay interest on that debt, which means even more spending. Wait, are we borrowing bananas to pay back other borrowed bananas? Yup. Now don't panic. Running a deficit isn't always bad. Sometimes the jungle faces a crisis, like a flood or a pineapple blight, and needs to spend more than usual. So it borrows. Makes sense. Also, if they borrow to invest in useful stuff, like better vine bridges or jungle internet, that can grow the economy and bring in more bananas later. That's like borrowing to go to college or buy a fruit stand. But here's the problem. If you're always spending more than you earn, and you're borrowing just to survive, that's a budget problem. Eventually, the interest payments eat up all your budget. You have to borrow just to pay interest. And if the lenders start thinking you can't pay them back, they get nervous. Wait, is this banana even backed by real fruit? To compensate for the risk, they might demand higher interest or stop lending altogether. Now you're in banana trouble. Let's bring this back to the real world. Countries like the US, Japan, and the UK run budget deficits almost every year. But their economies are huge and people trust them to repay, so they can get away with it, for now. But smaller countries, or unstable ones, can't. They borrow too much, confidence drops, interest rates spike, and boom, debt crisis. Another issue? Some governments try to pay their debt by printing more money. Bad idea, because more money chasing the same amount of stuff equals inflation. That means Sam's bananas buy less than before. So what can a government do to reduce a budget deficit? 3 things. 1. Raise taxes. Unpopular. Chloe the chicken squawks in protest. 2. Cut spending. Also unpopular. Goodbye free bananas. 3. Grow the economy. Takes time, like planting a banana tree. So, should we be scared of a budget deficit? Not always. It depends. What caused it? Is it short-term or long-term? Can the government afford the borrowing? If it's used wisely, borrowing can make the jungle richer. If it's used to delay hard choices, it's just kicking a banana down the road. The trick is balance. Spend when you must, save when you can, and maybe skip the coconut candle next time. So, next time someone yells, the deficit is out of control, just ask, compared to what? Because sometimes the government is just being a monkey with a plan. If this helped peel back the deficit confusion, hit like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who thinks the government has a secret banana vault.